What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Slackers. Pinky promise. But there's a subject I want to talk about today. Now, this subject has been around for a long time, and it's not just Smash Bros, but it's something related to Smash Bros, so I kind of wanted to make a video on this real quick. So the topic is Smash Bros frontrunners. And since we're, well, in the DLC speculation still, DLC frontrunners. Now, this stretches back to several, like you could probably say every single Smash Bros game, there's always been frontrunners, who's viewed by the fans as guaranteed to be next, guaranteed to happen. And the thing is, as long as there has been these frontrunners, there's always been the most weird, most strange reasons why these characters might be frontrunners. Now, maybe it's because of personal attachment to a character, so you see the character and go, I like the character, they're not in yet, so they have to be next. Or maybe they have there's an actual insider that kind of leaks or teases information in their own way. For example, Vergabin, we all remember him, right? Who famously stated that he heard about Minecraft content in some way coming to Smash Bros. And of course, after that whole time, he was correct, and Steve ended up coming into Smash Bros, for example. Another one, it would be, a character simply getting a new game releasing during Smash Bros, and specifically, we'll talk Smash Ultimate here. So a character, example, Crash Bandicoot, his game Crash 4 comes to the Switch. Oh, it's on the Switch. He has to be guaranteed for Smash Bros now, right? So these reasons could range from whatever to who cares. Just because you might think it makes sense doesn't mean it makes them a front runner. So let me go off the top of my head here for a little bit. First front runner that comes to mind. Let's go back to right when DLC was first announced for Smash Ultimate, right? Before Joker was officially revealed, DLC popped up. One character, one series that was, and still is to this day, constantly getting support, and a lot of people view it as still a front runner for some reason, is the Pokemon Sword and Shield, or Pokemon franchise in general, right? And it's simply because, okay, Pokemon's first party, Pokemon, easy, they're gonna put it in Smash Bros to promote, well, the new games, and it's just Pokemon, so of course they're gonna be, considered a front runner. Whoever the Pokemon might be, that's not necessarily the issue here, but Pokemon as a series, it's always been viewed as a front runner. And of course, you could talk about characters like Cinderace, Rillaboom, Toxtricity, Urshifu, if you really wanted to go that route. They've always been viewed since Smash DLC was announced. They've always been viewed as the front runner. But you know what? Nothing has ever come of that. The only thing that Sword and Shield got was that they got that Spirit event. Did that kind of pretty much rule them out? Maybe, maybe not. I mean, there's still plenty of other Pokemon for Sword and Shield that you could turn into actual character than the spirits they use, but that's a different topic. So they might have been viewed as a frontrunner since all the way back then, but yet they still haven't gotten a character. So have they truly been a frontrunner this whole time? Well, up until this point, no, they really haven't. Because if they were a frontrunner back then, they should have gotten in by now. Maybe they do end up getting in during the next reveal or one of the next two reveals. I don't know. We have to wait and see for that. But another example for another frontrunner type character was Doomslayer from Doom. What a surprise. But for several reasons, actually. And one of these I always found very funny. The argument that Doom Slayer is a first-person shooter rep. We don't have that in Smash Bros. Yes, so what? There's so many other genres we don't have in Smash Bros. Sakurai doesn't really sit down. Like, I hate to break it to some people, but Sakurai doesn't sit down and go, we need to have a first-person shooter rep, we need to have a horror rep, we need to have this and this. He doesn't sit down and go, all right, I gotta make sure we have everything specific. No. He and his team, they come up with these ideas and they put in who they want, who they think fits with the game, who might be really good surprises. So just because they come from just because they would be a rep for a type of series that we don't have, doesn't make them a front runner either. And of course, the main reason that I think a lot of people thought Doomslayer would have been a front runner was the whole Bethesda Nintendo talked Smash Bros in the past. They did. And then for a very long time, that was all we were left with. We had no idea how those talks went. We didn't know what came of it. We just didn't know. It was simple, hey, Bethesda and Nintendo said they talked Smash Bros. A little bit. All right, so everyone pretty much assumed, all right, Doomslayer's happening. Guaranteed, right? He's got to be a front runner for DLC, right? If he didn't get in base roster, DLC for sure. Well, still up to this point, guess what? He hasn't happened, so he's not really a front runner. And especially since we got that update, last year about it? Where, who was it? It was like the, Bethesda, let me see my notes here. The Doom Eternal director basically came right out and said, hey, those talks, they never led to anything specific. So it was just talking about it. There was no offer made, there was no nothing about it, which then in turn pretty much shot down that idea. So frontrunners have actually never been next in line. They've just been a term. They've just been, yeah, pretty much a term that we use in the community to wish is the next character. I think that's the best way to put it. We think just because we might speculate on somebody enough that it makes them much more likely. When, in regards, these characters have been set in stone for a long time. And just because something happens a lot later doesn't mean that changes the past. So you chose your 5 characters for Fighters Pass 1, something happens a lot later in development, a brand new game comes out, whatever it might be, it doesn't change the fact that Fighters Pass 1 characters were already chosen. Same thing for Fighters Pass 2. Fighters Pass 2 was chosen, and again, go back to the Crash 4 thing, hey, he's coming to the Switch. Well, that all of a sudden means he has to be the front runner for the next character. Well, guess what? He still hasn't been revealed. And he might not be revealed. The only thing going for Crash is probably a 5-year plan. If it wasn't for that, I think there would be much less people thinking he had a legit chance to be in, but hey, who knows? So I guess the whole point of this is any character you might view as a frontrunner for the very next, or at least one of the final 2 DLC characters, they're not a frontrunner. What we think and what we do is like the complete opposite of what Nintendo and Sakurai want to do with the game. We think this, they do the opposite, and then we go, whoa, I wasn't expecting that. They give us those really awesome moments that really take us by surprise. And that's one of the beautiful things about Smash Bros. Speculation is awesome. Everybody does it, myself. There's nothing wrong with speculating. But never assume a character has to be a frontrunner, right? Base roster or DLC. Just because some specific sort of event might have happened doesn't all of a sudden catapult them up the ladder to being, yep, they're the next one, guaranteed. Nah. So many times it's just come and gone and nothing has ever come from anything. So, yeah, I don't know, just a little weird rant about front-runner characters, if you will. Again, it might be viewed as a front-runner, but that that don't mean nothing. So, the only reason I wanted to talk about it was, did I mention this at the beginning? I don't think I did. The only reason I mentioned this, or I wanted to make a video on this, I've been seeing it pop up quite a bit lately. And, like, it's been around for, like I said, forever. For every Smash game, there's always those front runners. It's always a topic. But more so on the ramp up to E3 here. Yeah, I understand why it's being talked about, but just go into E3 not expecting anybody. That way, once it does get revealed, we can all be surprised together. Hopefully, we all like it. Okay, not everybody's going to like it. There will be people in the community that will complain just for the sake of complaining or because other people are happy that they got their character. Sadly, that's how it goes, but hopefully we could all be better people in the end. Just appreciate what we're given. Not many games can do what Smash Bros. Is doing for us. Look at the roster. Look at all these characters that are able to come together in one ginormous universe. Where else are you going to see that? Nowhere. So, yeah, I guess that's it for this one. So, you know, I for one, I can't wait till E3. Give us the next character so we can start the speculation train all over again for Fighters Pass, for Fighter Pack character number 11. Unless they happen to get revealed at E3 as well. Then, I don't know, I guess we'll be on to the bonus fighter speculation. I'm sure that'll pick up. But either way, that's it for this one. Just a weird little rant. Hope you guys enjoyed as always. And I guess I'll see you when I'm looking at you.